Hi guys, it's Nancy doing a little update on my Etsy shop today. I've got some vintage fabrics, packages of 40, and these are probably 1970s. They're definitely vintage. Might be a nice starter pack to make different elements of ephemera from. You're not going to get a whole bunch of each individual pattern, but enough to create something great. These I sourced from an estate sale in Massachusetts when I was out there in May. And I hand cut them myself. So I'm thinking these are probably, you know, that era of the bicentennial, 76, when, you know, everybody was making pioneer-inspired decor and clothing and that sort of thing. Yeah, so these are just, you know, in the neighborhood of 6 by 6, and there's 40 of them. And I also have done the same fabrics, but these are in the realm of 3 by 3. What else do I have that's... Oh, I have some linen that is meant for cross stitching. Okay. So this is a brand name. Zweigart, I think is how you might say it. Put a label in here about the product and the company. So this is copyright 1991. I'm figuring this came from the 90s because that's when cross stitch was huge. It was in the 90s. And so this can be used for doing some embroidery on. You could do some other kinds of slow stitching, cross stitching. You could cover a book with this. It could be the background of many different items. It could be cut up to make little clusters, that sort of thing. So I have a number of colors. I have sand, white, cream. This one's called dirty linen, and this one's raw linen. It's very similar color, but there's like variations from light to dark in there. So you can still get this Zweigart linen new, of course, but I think you're going to see that this is kind of a good buy. Let me grab some paper items. This is some naturally aged ledger paper from a coil bound book. It's 5 1/4 wide by 8 1/4 tall, and they have all the numbers in the corners, and each package contains 20 individual sheets. These are boxes from butter, so it would unfold up like that, and then, you know, you got the flaps. These are, I think, from the 1930s, I'm guessing. I actually looked these up. I was going to say diary, but it's dairy. Wow. And you can find these boxes on Etsy. This one, I think Canadian, was 29 and change. But you're going to get one of each of these in a package for significantly less than that price. And I saved some for myself because I'm going to cut the panels apart and make some individual little bits for my future journals. Maybe a farmhouse journal, maybe a retro domestic goddess kind of thing. I have a package of Valentines, just this one package, and these are from the 60s, and they came from a classroom celebration. This one is on a little brad there. So there's a total of 21. They were all addressed to a little boy called Mark Giletti, I believe was his last name. Here goes the lawnmower. I'm sure you can hear that. I have these Christmas cards. I've got a few packages of these. So these are Christmas greetings, but they're not postcards, and they're not cards, not traditional cards. They're flat. The backs are blank, and these date to the 20s and 30s. So I have put 12 in each package. Something a little different. It's pretty with the gold. Lots of gold. That's nice. Have some vintage stationery. This is Hallmark brand, probably from the 90s. So I have these watercolor lilies in matching envelopes, and these die-cut sea life with matching envelopes. I have lots and lots of envelopes. These date to the turn of the century up to the 30s. So here's an example of one of the packages. The envelopes are all different. This one dates to 28, and it has this interesting paper liner with some gold touches there. This one's from 1915. I love this. This one has a window. I have lots of these envelopes, so go ahead and grab a pack while they last. I also have packs of window envelopes. So that one's from 1929, 28, 30, 26, 21, 23, 35, 30, 34. I love this meter postage on this one. 30, 30, and 37. I have a very small supply of carte de visite. There's 2 in a pack. Look at her sweet little face. So that's all I have. If you want them, you better hurry. Those go fast. Oh. And I have these paper doilies. These are the ones I'm keeping for myself. The other ones are already packaged up. So these are about 10 by 15. And I mean, clearly from the packaging, you can tell that they are not new. So, paper doilies in a rectangle shape. I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I do have more things that I need to get put together, but today I think I'm going to take the rest of the day off and do some crafting. Take care. Ooh! This is not for sale, but I meant to show this to you. I got this stencil. And I think it is for stenciling a person's name on like a visiting card. I thought maybe we'd give that a try. Do we have a piece of paper somewhere? Surely we have a piece of paper. Here's a scrap. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but Mrs. C.F. Litford. Anyway, I found that. I'm not sure where I found that. I found that on the 50-mile yard sale. I'm sure this would have been used in a different way. This feels like paper, but I think it's metal. And then it wraps around this stronger piece of metal. So I'm sure their printing methods were much better than what I've got going on here, but I just wanted to show you that and give it a shot. I'm going to have to experiment more with how to use that. All right. That's all I wanted to tell you about. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.